Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth. So if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. So I did have a channel message for somebody. The reason some people have walked away for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you to the next level. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving because greater is coming. So somebody definitely needs to know that for sure. Greater is coming. Those that have already been removed, they were removed for a reason. Yeah, no reversals is what I just heard. Which further lets me know that when we start shuffling the cards, I don't need to take anything in reverse. But no reversal is giving me, like not going backward, continue to, like move forward. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. Because it kind of feels like that there's some people that have already been removed that could be trying to, like get back into somebody's life. Holy Spirit. Wow. Somebody definitely could receive a package. This could be, from FedEx, UPS, Amazon, USPS. But there could also be somebody that could be, trying to bring their drama to somebody's doorstep. So somebody just needs to be aware. This is somebody, that could have went against the grain. So basically, if they're not, with you, they're against you. So this is somebody that, has done something against somebody. This could be somebody that, could have stolen something from somebody. This is somebody that definitely, could be thirsty, because thirsty boots is at the bottom of the deck. Give me another one. Yeah. This is bit off more than they can chew. So somebody's bit off more than they can chew. Somebody definitely, could be, eating their words, or, is about to, have to eat their words. I'm picking up, like racism or discrimination as well. So just be aware of, racism or, discrimination. This could be, where you live, where you work, It could be as simple as, going, to get gas at the gas station, and then, like some type of racism or some type of discrimination happens. Wow. Give me one more. Yeah, something definitely, could take place by the summertime. There could be a kid, that could experience some type of racism or some type of discrimination. Or, like somebody, has, dealt with racism and discrimination, kind of their whole life. But I just don't like this, like somebody trying to bring some drama to somebody's doorstep. It definitely got something to do with a kid. This is the sit down and have a conversation talk. So there could be somebody, that wants to sit down and have a conversation. Somebody definitely, could have to sit down and have a conversation with a kid. So maybe there is a kid that's, people are being racist to, or, like discriminate to, and a parent, has to sit down and have a conversation, with a kid. Or this could be vice versa, like a kid, being racist, to other kids or something like that. And a parent, would have to sit down and have a conversation with this kid. There's also somebody that possibly, could be changing their eating habits, or they need to. So this is like, like somebody, like choosing to eat more healthier, or, no longer, like buying, goods out of stores, and, ordering them, you know, directly from, you know, the company instead of, you know, like buying it in the stores. I do see, you know, like a healthier life out here. But it definitely could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like some people, you know, like being removed from somebody's life, you know, so that somebody, you know, could live a healthier life. So, yeah, toxic people. Somebody could be in a wheelchair, or, you know, like somebody, you know, could have some type of disability as well. Somebody could have some type of eating disorder. It's also what I'm picking up. At the bottom of the deck, we got money, 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 money. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah. Well, I mean, let me not say somebody, but yeah, I mean, we as a country definitely, yeah, are paying, you know, top dollar, you know, for unhealthy stuff, you know. But I mean, we can't help, you know, what's going on, you know, in our country, you know, with all the laws and things taking place, with all the tariffs and things taking place. But I feel like that somebody, you know, could possibly, you know, be making a decision, you know, to like start growing their own fruits, start growing their own vegetables, you know, start canning, you know, like doing other things, you know, to possibly, you know, like save money. But somebody also, yeah, they could receive some money. Yeah, and behind this money, money, money card, it's, yeah, something about, yeah, some finances. There could be a Pisces involved. Somebody, you know, could be a pescatarian, or, you know, like somebody going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, like choosing, you know, to, you know, like change their, you know, like their eating habits, or, you know, like choosing, you know, to stop eating meat and only eat, you know, like fruits and vegetables and fish, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a celebration, bitches. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to celebrate. But going back to, yeah, the message from the universe card, greater is coming. Something about, yeah, a birthday party. Something definitely, yeah, could have taken place in Pisces season. And so whatever, you know, could have taken place in Pisces season, people, you know, yeah, they bit off more than they can chew, or, yeah, they're about to, you know, like eat their words. Why does this bring in drama to your doorstep? Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a visitor as well. Give me another one. I don't know if this is, you know, like a physical visitor, or a, you know, or like a, you know, like visit from, you know, like an ancestor. The hexagon card flipped over. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like, could be breaking some type of, you know, like hex or some type of curse. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like break some type of generational curse. But the trapezium card came out. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to be aware of, yeah, like getting trapped in something. But somebody definitely, yeah, could receive something in the mail, or receive, you know, like a package. Somebody could also, you know, like receive a letter as well. But yeah, be aware of a sneaky fox. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like just be saving money. So this is like a, you know, like a lockbox, or, you know, like a safe. So somebody, you know, could be putting money, you know, away, you know, just, yeah, it's giving me, you know, like rainy day fun energy. But beware of a sneaky fox. Somebody definitely, yeah, does cocaine. Why is it bit off more than they can chew? Just give me one. Something about a coyote. So somebody, you know, could, you know, like smuggle drugs. So, I don't know. Be aware. Going back to, you know, somebody bringing their drama to somebody's doorstep. But we got the small blessing card. So somebody's a blessing out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like saved somebody, you know, from, you know, like making a stupid decision, you know. So going back to that money card, you know. So somebody, you know, could have came to somebody and was like, yeah, if I don't get this $200, you know, I'm going, you know, sell these drugs, or I'm going, you know. And so, yeah, you know, instead of, you know, like somebody allowing somebody to do something stupid to possibly, you know, like in their future, you know, like somebody gives the person, you know, like the $200, you know, and it is a blessing, you know, and yeah, like it saves somebody from, yeah, throwing their life away. Wow. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that wants to, you know, like communicate with somebody to tell them, you know, that they've been a blessing to them. Why does it sit down and have a conversation here? The calm card fell out. It fell out on the floor. I'm gonna keep it though. I feel like, yeah, whatever somebody, you know, wants to sit down and have a conversation with somebody about, I feel like, yeah, like somebody just needs to, you know, like remain calm, you know, or like be calm. Wow. Yeah. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Something about, yeah, unhealthy living versus healthy living. Maybe, you know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, was teaching their kids about, you know, living, you know, like a healthy lifestyle versus, you know, like living an unhealthy lifestyle. But this is also too, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bills, y'all. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be all about money out here. It's giving me, you know, like, yeah, like them worshiping money, you know. And money, you know, is, yeah, it's a false idol. And then we got, yeah, somebody soaring over their haters out here. Why is this trapezium here? We got a Queen of Wands. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could feel like, you know, that they, you know, like, have all the power, or, you know, they have power over somebody or over something. And I feel like that whoever this person is, yeah, they're about to, you know, like have to eat their words. So it's something that they've said. This person could have tried to use, you know, like some type of power, you know, to, yeah, like, get their way. Or somebody, you know, could have tried to use, yeah, like some money, you know, to, yeah, like, call shots, or, you know, get this done or get that done. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like get, you know, like a lot of plastic surgery, or, you know, they have, you know, like Botox, you know, because that's what I'm picking up as well. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could use, you know, like, yeah, like their money, you know, as power, or, you know, they try to use their money as power, try to use their looks, you know, to, yeah, like, get what they want. And I feel like that, yeah, like this person, they basically, yeah, they've trapped themselves or something like that. But there could be, yeah, Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that definitely, yeah, could try to bring their drama to somebody's doorstep. Somebody could have a black cat. But somebody's heavily protected out here. I don't know if there's people, you know, that look at somebody a certain way because, you know, they have a black cat, or because, you know, they could be into spirituality, or, you know, because, you know, they use crystals as, you know, like a healing power, or, you know, whatever have you. But I feel like yeah, like people, you know, yeah, they could be eating their words, or they're about to eat their words when it comes to somebody. But somebody definitely, yeah, because this is the Wounded Warrior card. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be wounded, or, you know, like somebody, you know, could have some type of disability. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Power struggle. There's a power struggle going on. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, trying to use, you know, like their money, you know, as power. But yeah, like somebody, you know, somebody, yeah, has power within them, you know. Yeah, going back to yesterday. It's the God in them. So this is like, yeah, like, You know, like somebody, you know, like trying to, you know, like fight somebody spiritually. I mean, fight somebody physically, but yeah, like somebody's not fighting them physically. Somebody's fighting them spiritually. I feel like, yeah, like somebody don't know what to do. We got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's intuition is on. Somebody knows some stuff. Or yeah, like somebody's about to find out. There definitely, yeah, could be some people that could be about to find out, you know, yeah, like how much power, you know, like somebody really has. Wow. Why is this calm here? Somebody also don't know why somebody's so calm out here. I feel like, yeah, like somebody knows who calms the sea. Somebody knows who, you know, moves, you know, like the storm, you know, the rain clouds from over somebody's head. Somebody knows, you know, yeah, who the one is, you know, that, yeah, calms their fears and, you know, everything of that nature. Yeah, like the Most High God. There's somebody that, yeah, like they don't have, you know, like the belief, you know, in God that somebody else does, or they don't have, you know, like the faith that somebody else does. Somebody believes, yeah, in money, you know, versus somebody else believes in God, you know, is going to make sure, you know, that they, you know, have whatever it is that they need. But we got a King of Cups. So yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Pisces out here. Somebody definitely is by somebody's side. This could either be, you know, a physical person or, you know, somebody in the spirit. I kind of believe it's both. But there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they want to tell somebody, you know, like you don't know them, or, you know, this is somebody that, yeah, they want to, you know, like have some type of words or some type of confrontation with somebody. So I feel like somebody just needs to, you know, like be aware. It's kind of giving me, you know, like this could be too, you know, like somebody's divine counterpart. So you know, somebody's divine counterpart could have spiritually awakened, you know, and they could be, you know, like on, you know, like their path now. And, you know, people, you know, want to, you know, like come back into that person's life because, you know, they see, you know, like change in that person as well. So just take it how it resonates. But we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So yeah, it's no match. Yeah, somebody is no match for somebody, for sure. But this is like, yeah, like Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, no. You know, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is a match. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is a match. But something about, yeah, a side chick or a side dude. So somebody possibly, yeah, needs to be aware of a side chick or a side dude, you know, trying to bring some drama to their doorstep. Whoever's, you know, side chick or side dude this is. Somebody could be at a distance from somebody. And somebody definitely is going to contact somebody soon. We got an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. There could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius that could just be, you know, like in the Queen of Wands energy. So it goes back to, yeah, they have power, you know. Yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, could be high ranking out here. And so it's kind of like whoever this is, you know, somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like did, you know, try to use their money or, you know, like some type of, you know, like rank in the physical, you know, to, you know, like come against somebody, or, you know, to, yeah, like get people, you know, like to come against somebody. But somebody definitely is being told to trust their intuition. So the red flags that somebody ignores, you know, could come back to bite them later. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be a psychic, you know, because if y'all see, it's a crystal ball. Or yeah, there's some people that didn't know that somebody, yeah, has psychic abilities, or, you know, they have some type of, yeah, like, you know, like some type of abilities. Something is faded. Something is faded out here. So you know, going back to, you know, people, you know, being removed from somebody's life, it was fated, you know, so that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could go to the next level, but so that, you know, like, yeah, like other people, you know, like could come into somebody's life. But yeah, somebody, you know, could have already, you know, yeah, like let go, you know, of, yeah, past people. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be making room for the new beginning that's on its way to them now. So it goes back to, yeah, you know, people, past people, you know, trying to, you know, like come back in. We got to change out here because we have a butterfly. So somebody has changed out here. There's some people that possibly, yeah, they could have to eat their words because they could have been, you know, like, yeah, like talking, you know, shit about somebody, you know. Yeah, but I feel like that whoever these people are, they didn't know that, yeah, possibly one, you know, somebody had already let them go. So there could be somebody, you know, that wants some type of closure, you know, and yeah, the closure is somebody walked away. You don't need no closure. But it's also, too, yeah, like people didn't know that somebody changed. So somebody, you know how before, you know, it's a butterfly, it's in the cocoon, you know, getting prepared to be the butterfly. But there's a butterfly already out here. So somebody is ready to, yeah, like spread their wings, you know what I mean, and fly. Butterflies could definitely, yeah, be significant. You could be seeing a lot of butterflies. Somebody, you know, could have a butterfly tattoo. But somebody definitely, yeah, has a gambling problem out here. Or somebody, you know, has a problem when it comes to, you know, like, yeah, I feel like it's just gambling. And so, yeah, it could cause somebody's finances to be bad. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to let go of some type of gambling addiction. For sure. It's something that somebody don't know. So I feel like that somebody just needs to remain calm. This is like, yeah, like somebody giving somebody some money, you know, and thinking that they're paying their bills and, you know, buying groceries and things of that nature. And then, yeah, like somebody finds out that the whole time they was gambling their money away. Wow, we got forbidden fruit. Don't eat the apple. Yeah, Adam and Eve. The beginning. It's fated, yeah, for two people to come together to create, yeah, something great. You know, like Adam and Eve, you know, they were put together, you know, to, you know, do something great. But yeah, something about the fruit. There's an apple right here and it's watermelon right there. Something about the fruit. So make sure, you know, you wherever you're getting your fruit, you know, it's good fruit, you know. Make sure, you know, you wash it off, you know, several times before you ingest it and things of that nature. But somebody is promiscuous out here. There's a promiscuous person that definitely, yeah, could be trying to, you know, like, I don't know, it's giving me, you know, like entice somebody. Or yeah, temptation. Be aware of temptation. Judas. Not really Judas, but I'm picking up, yeah, like Judas energy as well. But yeah, temptation, going back to, you know, like to the snake in the garden. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to, yeah, like tempt somebody, you know, with, you know, like with sex or something like that. But just be aware of, yeah, temptation. So this is like, you know, like, yeah, like having choices, you know, like eating healthy and eating unhealthy, but you choose to eat unhealthy because maybe you don't have time, you know, maybe, you know, you're rushing, you know, and so, yeah, you just stop at McDonald's real quick, you know, to get a burger and woo yada yada. But yeah, like I feel like that because, you know, like somebody's going to, you know, like another level, a lot of stuff, you know, could start to affect somebody. So it's kind of like, yeah, you just can't stop at McDonald's to eat no burger, you know, because it's going to affect you, you know. This is like, yeah, like, you know, like affecting energy, you know, affecting, you know, your mood, your mind, and things of that nature. But somebody definitely, yeah, has a skeleton in their closet. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be, you know, like, could go to a psychic, you know. But I feel like, yeah, there's a psychic that definitely, yeah, could, like, lie to somebody straight up to their face. Something about, yeah, the beginning. There could be somebody, you know, that's like, I've been here from the beginning, you know, how you going to just, you know, leave me to go, you know, with somebody that you don't know? Yeah, but it's fated for somebody, you know, to, yeah, leave you that they've known or been with for 20 years, yeah, and connect with somebody that they've only known, you know, for, yeah, 1 year. I mean, that's just, yeah, it's a part of, you know, like somebody's plan for somebody, yeah, to like come together with somebody. And they don't have to necessarily be in a love situation, you know? Somebody definitely, yeah, could have something could be going on with somebody's sexuality. Somebody possibly, yeah, could still, you know, be trying to figure themselves out. Something about a transgender as well. Mm-hmm. So for somebody else, somebody possibly, you know, could, you know, find out some information that somebody, you know, could still be trying to, you know, like figure themselves out sexually. But there definitely, yeah, could be somebody that feels like that them and somebody else have unfinished business. But it goes back to, yeah, like that transgender that I was picking up. Or, you know, yeah, like somebody of the same sex. Or somebody could find out that somebody likes the same sex. It's also somebody that wants to manipulate somebody to, you know, like let go of their dreams or walk away from their dreams. Yeah, there's a dream destroyer out here, so just be aware. But yeah, we have You're My Soulmate. There definitely could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they didn't know that somebody, you know, was their soulmate, but they know that somebody is their soulmate now. So they could have found it out. This could be, you know, going to, you know, like getting a tarot card reading. But it must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Wow. So there's a soulmate out here. And somebody possibly, yeah, could be all up in their feelings. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, you know, like pop up, you know, at somebody's doorstep, you know, crying, you know. But this could be the person, you know, that could find out, you know, that, yeah, like somebody's their soulmate. But yeah, like it could be too late. They've already, you know, yeah, like bit the forbidden fruit, or they already, you know, yeah, yeah. You can't hide, yeah, because going back to Adam and Eve, you know, after they bit the fruit, of course, you know, they figured out that they were naked. And so, yeah, they were trying to hide from God, you know, and basically God was like, yeah, y'all know who I am. Y'all can't hide from me, you know. So I don't know. There could be some people, you know, that think that, yeah, like what's done in the dark stays in the dark. But it definitely, yeah, it's going to come to the light. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be pregnant. There definitely, yeah, could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, they want to sit down and have a conversation with somebody. And somebody, you know, could be threatening somebody like, yeah, if you don't tell them, I'ma tell them, you know. If you don't tell them, you know, that, yeah, like you've been, you know, playing games with them or whatever, I'ma tell them. So, yeah, something about a power struggle. Somebody definitely, yeah, could, like, get a surrogate. Or something about, yeah, like paying, you know, like to get pregnant. Or somebody, yeah, they got pregnant just for money. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like expecting a child. Or that could be, you know, what two people, you know, one of the things that, you know, like two people come together for, you know, to, yeah, like create a child, you know, create a business that's going to, you know, bring generational, you know, like wealth. Yeah. Yeah, we got short-term situation. So be aware, you know, of, yeah, like, while, you know, like somebody's, you know, like getting prepared, you know, for this new beginning that's on its way to somebody, for, yeah, like, you know, like people coming in, you know, trying to, yeah, put somebody in, you know, like some type of short-term situation. There definitely, yeah, could be people, you know, that, you know, like, somebody could already be, you know, in like a relationship or something, and there could be people that could be banking on the fact that, yeah, like it's not gonna last. But somebody possibly, yeah, they could have gotten pregnant, you know, gotten somebody pregnant, but like it could have been, you know, like a one night stand and boom, they got pregnant. Or yeah, it could have just been, you know, I dealt with them, you know, for a couple of months and they got pregnant. But it also goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be, you know, like in their feelings because how you gonna leave me, you know, we've been knowing each other, you know, for a long time and go towards somebody that you've only known for a short time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be living in the past out here. So somebody just needs to be aware. There could be somebody, you know, that somebody was in a short-term situation with. And yeah, like they're still living in the past, you know, while somebody, you know, is, yeah, like living in the present and yeah, like looking forward, you know, like to their future. So just be aware. There's also somebody, you know, it could be an ex, yeah, like living in the past, you know, like remembering, you know, yeah, like when somebody, you know, was in their south node. But yeah, like somebody has changed. Mm-hmm. So while somebody, you know, could be, you know, like making room for the new beginning that's on its way to them now, yeah, there's somebody living in the past that possibly, yeah, is trying to, you know, like stop somebody, you know, from, yeah, like moving forward towards their future. So just be aware. Wow. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be riding past somebody's home for sure. This is somebody, you know, they have bad finances. This is somebody that could be pregnant, or this is somebody, you know, this could be somebody, you know, somebody could have, you know, like a child. So this could be like a baby father, you know, they could be riding past somebody's home, or a baby mother. Somebody's riding past somebody's home. For somebody, it could be, yeah, like a short term, somebody was in a short term situationship with. So this could be, you know, like, yeah, like a side chick, side dude. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and whoever this person is, they're about to find out that, yeah, like, yeah, somebody's not one of them. So yeah, it's giving me, you know, like a Jezebel energy, you know, with this Queen of Wands, with this forbidden fruit, you know, it's giving me, yeah, like a snake, you know, Judas, yeah, everything, you know, bad, everything, yeah. So I feel like that, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're about to find out that somebody's not one of them. But it goes back to, you know, like people banking, you know, that, yeah, like a relationship isn't going to last, you know, or yeah, like banking that, you know, like somebody isn't even going to get into a relationship. And yeah, be aware of, yeah, like somebody, you know, trying to use some type of selective memory. So somebody, you know, wants to bring up the past or want to live in the past and bring up the past, but yeah, they only want to bring up stuff, you know, that, yeah, like that, yeah, like somebody else's past, you know, like not their own past. So somebody needs to deal, yeah, with, like, first of all, them living in the past. Second of all, yeah, worried about somebody else's past when they need to, yeah, worry about, you know, healing from their past or whatever they need to do to, yeah, stop living in the past. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody did it the honest way, and that's why somebody's winning. So going back to, yeah, when I was picking up the cocaine, the drug smuggling, whatever, you know, yeah, the trap house or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, like if somebody, you know, lived that lifestyle in the past, whatever type of lifestyle that somebody lived in the past, yeah, somebody's not living that lifestyle anymore. Somebody's living an honest lifestyle, you know, and yeah, that's why somebody's winning. We got April. So somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like been riding past somebody's home in April. Somebody's name could be April. Yep. But somebody's ancestors have their hands in something. So yeah, first of all, yeah, these people are about to find out that, yeah, somebody is not one of them. And second of all, whatever, you know, like somebody's ancestors have their hands in, it has something to do with, yeah, the new beginning that's on its way to somebody. And yep, whoever this is riding past somebody's home, they could be getting hit where it hurts. So this is like, yeah, like crossing the threshold, you know. So yeah, like the power, you know, that somebody, you know, has, yeah, like it I feel like it goes far. So even somebody riding past somebody's home, yeah, like something could happen, you know, from somebody, yeah, like trying to ride past somebody's home. So yeah. You know, like, yeah, like somebody, you know, could get in a car wreck for riding past somebody's home. Yeah, like somebody could run out of gas and they thought that they put, you know, gas in their car and yeah, somehow, some way, you know, yeah, like they run out of gas, you know. I feel like that there are some people that, yeah, they're about to realize that, yeah, somebody is not one of them. Wow, we got a cruel family member. So there could be a cruel family member that could be riding past somebody's home. Or somebody's cruel family member, you know. So this could be a baby mama, a baby daddy's, you know, cruel family member. But with this being a cruel family member, I definitely do feel like yeah, they were cruel to somebody. They did something to somebody. Wow, we got good luck charm. So somebody possibly, yeah, you know, I don't really believe in luck, you know, but I definitely believe in karma, you know. I definitely believe in blessings. But with it coming out as a good luck charm, I do feel like yeah, like people, you know, they could have, you know, when like they were in somebody's life, in somebody's energy, you know, maybe good things were happening to them. But it's kind of like, yeah, now that, you know, like they're not in somebody's life or in somebody's energy, yeah, bad things could be happening to them. But I feel like yeah, somebody, definitely, yeah, something good is about to take place for somebody. There's also somebody that could be overthinking some type of decision. This could be, you know, to, yeah, like stop and, you know, like ring somebody's doorbell or stop, you know, and yeah, knock on somebody's door. But something, you know, that somebody has done, definitely, yeah, epic fail. So I don't know if somebody, you know, was riding past somebody's home expecting for somebody to see somebody so that, you know, like somebody would be scared or whatever. But yeah, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. And keyword, power. I don't know, somebody, you know, yeah, like, you know, paid somebody, you know, to, yeah, like ride past somebody's home, you know, and yeah, like epic fail. So this is like, yeah, like somebody getting in a wreck before, you know, yeah, like they can ride past somebody's home. Or yeah, once they ride past somebody's home, then they get in a wreck. Or yeah, like they, you know, run out of gas or whatever have you. But we got new beginning. We got new beginning. So there is a new beginning, you know, that's on its way to somebody. But be aware of somebody, yeah, trying to act like that they want to stand up for somebody now. Somebody, yeah, somebody could be taking some type of major losses, and it's due to, yeah, like some type of detachment. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like about to blow up somebody's phone. And they possibly could be trying to figure out what somebody knows or how somebody knows what they know. For somebody, yeah, if somebody, you know, has like a social media platform, of course people watch it. So maybe they didn't know, you know, yeah, like it was somebody. So it could be somebody, you know, like me, that don't show their face, but it's just their voice. And maybe, you know, people didn't, you know, recognize somebody's voice until they recognized it. But it's after, yeah, like, they done heard 10 tarot card readings, you know, and yeah, like they're all up in it because, yeah, they all up in somebody's energy or, you know, yeah, whatever have you. And so, yeah. So somebody could be trying to figure out how somebody knows that, yeah, like somebody's riding past their home. How somebody knows, you know, yeah, like when I'm going to call. Yeah, because somebody has power. They're psychic or, you know, they have some type of abilities to, yeah, know what's going on. Wow. So somebody's anger definitely, yeah, is causing more and more drama. Causing more and more karma for somebody or some people. And somebody possibly, yeah, could try to, you know, like plan to get somebody arrested, so be aware. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to ride past somebody's home, trying to, yeah, like get somebody arrested, but yeah, epic fail. Because whatever somebody's doing it the honest way. It could be, yeah, like a cruel family member. Whoever this person is, yeah, they wrecked their life. So so they want to wreck somebody else's life, you know. They could feel, you know, some type of way. They could feel like, you know, somebody, you know, wrecked their life, but no. Yeah, whoever this person is, yeah, they're lost. They're lonely and they're low vibing. This is somebody that, yeah, they want to have animosity with somebody over somebody's winning mindset. Yeah, somebody needs, yeah, is going to keep winning. And whoever this is, yeah, they haven't changed at all. But it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, yeah, saying that somebody hasn't changed. But yeah, like they don't know. Because how you know about change if you haven't changed at all? There's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be riding past somebody's house. And they definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to, yeah, like get somebody, you know, to, yeah, manipulate somebody to believe, you know, that they want, you know, to be in a long-term situation with somebody. Somebody could already be in a long-term situation. And yeah, like they're not happy. They could be acting happy. Yeah, this is somebody that possibly, yeah, they chose to keep somebody. Yeah, because they thought it would be cheaper to keep them. Little did they know, yeah, they didn't know that they were going to be drained of their finances. They didn't know that, yeah, somebody was going, you know, yeah, like trap them by getting pregnant, you know, and yeah, taking all their money. They didn't know that, yeah, they kept the Jezebel, or they didn't know that, yeah, like somebody was promiscuous, or if they did, they were stupid, you know. Yeah, lost, lonely, and low vibing. So there is somebody that hasn't changed at all that's going to try to say that they learned a lesson. So somebody just needs to be aware. But there is somebody that has learned some type of lesson, and it definitely, yeah, could be about living in the past. Yeah, we got August. Somebody's name could be August, but something definitely, yeah, could take place by August. Yep. And somebody definitely needs to know that they're on point. So if somebody, you know, yeah, like has some type of you know, psychic abilities or whatever, I definitely do feel like yeah, like somebody knows exactly, you know, yeah, they're on point. So there could be some people, you know, that they're trying to figure out, you know, how somebody knows what they know, and woo woo yada yada. It's also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, warning somebody about somebody, you know. So warning somebody about a promiscuous individual, warning somebody about, yeah, somebody, you know, wanting to use somebody, you know, just for their money or whatever have you. And yeah, somebody didn't listen. Now they want to stand up for somebody. Now they want to, you know, acknowledge that somebody was right. It could be because, yeah, like they don't have nowhere to go. Or somebody don't have nowhere to go. Somebody definitely, yeah, could get put out. So that could be why somebody, you know, could try to bring their drama to somebody's doorstep. But this is also too, yeah, like when somebody didn't have nowhere to go, yeah, like somebody was a blessing to them. Somebody that definitely, yeah, could be pregnant, yeah, they don't have nowhere to go. Somebody could be homeless, you know, or about to be homeless. Somebody wrecked their life, pretty much. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to get an increase. So this could be an increase in finances. This could be, you know, like an increase in, you know, energy, increase in love. Increases is always good. Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like going to the next level. So we got full story. So somebody that possibly has nowhere to go, they want to tell somebody the full story about something. But I feel like, yeah, this is, yeah, like somebody that went against the grain, or they went against somebody. Somebody's first name or last name could start with an A. This is somebody that possibly, yeah, they have no loyalty. This is somebody that definitely, yeah, they could have, you know, told, you know, like some stuff, you know, that somebody confided in them, you know. They could have told some people, you know, somebody's information. But this is also, too, yeah, like somebody, you know, that somebody could have been with. For somebody, this could be, yeah, like somebody's divine counterpart. That, yeah, like they could be realizing, you know, like, yeah, the person, you know, that they chose to, you know, keep them because they were cheaper, you know, yeah. They could find out, yeah, they have no loyalty. They could have slept with a family member, slept with their daddy. Yeah, it's a lot going on in this message. But we got a Sagittarius. So there's a Sagittarius involved. Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. We got time is of the essence. So I feel like that somebody knows that, yeah, like the clock is ticking. So somebody definitely, yeah, could want to try to, you know, like, yeah, hurry up and tell somebody the full story. But we have words have power, so yeah. So somebody, you know, yeah, they projected, you know, like some negative words into the universe, and so yeah, it's coming back to bite them. Yeah. And then after this, it's, yeah, fire. So fire sign, yeah. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, yeah. We have springtime. So we are in springtime. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be pregnant now. But yeah, we are in springtime. So whatever, you know, is taking place is taking place now. We got money spell. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have done some type of money spell. And it backfired. Especially with this increase. We got a Gemini. So there's a Gemini involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, is investing in positive change out here. So going back to the very beginning, you know, like somebody trying to eat more healthier, you know, trying to, yeah, like somebody exercises, meditates, does yoga, you know, whatever somebody does, yeah. Somebody, you know, could be celibate or abstinent, you know. Wow. Somebody possibly, yeah, could want to, you know, sit down and have a conversation with somebody. And it definitely could have something to do with somebody, you know, wanting to go to treatment for addiction. Somebody, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, they have a lot of addictions out here. It's not just gambling. Yeah. But possibly somebody's biggest, you know, addiction definitely, yeah, could be gambling. Somebody definitely could have unpaid bills. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, like some type of debt. Yeah. So somebody definitely, yeah, could like gamble their money away, or, you know, it don't have to necessarily be gambling. This is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like instead of paying their bills, they go shopping, they go on trips, you know, yeah, they go to the strip club or whatever have you. Somebody has unpaid bills and debt out here. But there's also people that could be, yeah, like wondering why somebody, you know, is, yeah, like in this calm energy, you know, after, you know, they've said what they said or did what they did. Yeah, but somebody's calm energy could be, yeah, you know, like cold as ice energy, you know, like to these people. But yeah, like somebody's Ray Charles for the bullshit, because, you know, whatever, you know, yeah, like these people could be talking about going back to, yeah, living in the past. Yeah, somebody was operating in their South Node, you know. Somebody could be from the South. Somebody, you know, could travel to the South or live in the South or whatever have you. But somebody, yeah, somebody's operating in their South Node for sure. I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, like needs to, you know, like just stay high vibing, you know, as much as you can, you know, like stay away from your like South Node people. But we got a Capricorn Aquarius cusper out here. So there's a Capricorn Aquarius cusper out here. And then we have, yeah, this. So somebody's a psychic out here. Or somebody, you know, has psychic abilities. But somebody definitely, yeah, could have went to a psychic. And they could be mad because because they find out that, yeah, like it's not love. So somebody, you know, yeah, got pregnant to trap them, you know, because of their money or whatever have you, you know. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, could have told some type of exaggerated story. Somebody has exaggerated storytelling out here. So going back to, yeah, like a psychic, you know. So there's a psychic out here that, yeah, like they just want money. You know, they just want to get an increase on their subscribers, their followers. They want to get an increase on, yeah, like, you know, how much they YouTube pays them every month. And so, yeah, they tell exaggerated stories to where, you know, yeah, they basically clickbait. So y'all be aware. This could be the person that, yeah, they going to end up homeless. You know, they going to end up, yeah. Yeah, boomerang. Somebody's exaggerated storytelling, yeah, cause a boomerang effect. And then we have eviction. I can't make it up. Somebody could get evicted for, yeah, like intoxication of drugs and alcohol. Somebody's first, middle, or last name could start with a G. Somebody could be from Georgia. So we got serious conversation at the bottom of the deck. So somebody possibly wants to have, yeah, sit down and have some type of serious conversation. It definitely could have something to do with a bad accident. So somebody, yeah, could get in a bad accident to the point to where somebody winds up in a wheelchair, or, you know, have some type of disability. For somebody gonna lie and say that they got in a bad accident, but yeah, like they done got their ass whooped because they owe somebody some money. Wow, some type of bad accident definitely, yeah, could lead to an unexpected death. Woo! So it goes back to, yeah, when I was picking up, you know, like somebody riding past somebody's home. So, you know, with that, yeah, like people look at people, you know, and they look at them, you know, like, yeah, regular people, you know, and yeah, we look like regular people, but it don't mean we're regular people on the inside, you know. We're not supposed to walk around with wings on our backs, and, you know, we're not supposed to walk around, you know, we're supposed to walk around, yeah, in flesh. That's how we were made. But our spirit is big, you know, and yeah, we hold, you know, a big powerful punch when it comes, you know, to the God in us. If God created us, why wouldn't God give us, you know, give us the power, you know? But He has given us the power. God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. So yeah, calm. Wow. There could be an unexpected death that could take place in a mental health facility, or somebody, you know, could, yeah, like go to a mental health facility. There could be somebody that possibly, yeah, could, you know, like, be trying to play, you know, so they could cause some type of bad accident, you know, and the first thing they want to say is, I didn't take my medicine today, you know, because they're just trying to, you know, be taken to a mental health facility instead of, yeah, like getting locked up. But yeah, there's some people that are about to find out that, yeah, somebody's never alone. Yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be some people that could be gang stalking somebody. These are people, you know, that, yeah, like ride past somebody's home, see somebody's kids, you know, sit on the corner while somebody's kids are playing. But yeah, there's a dark angel that's hovering over somebody or some people. Wow. There definitely, yeah, could be a dark angel, you know, that, yeah, like could be on somebody's side. This would be, you know, like an ancestor, you know, that, yeah, like, yeah, let's just leave it at there. But yeah, there's a safeguard that's being put in place for somebody. Something is being made safe. This is also too, when it comes to, yeah, like, you know, like, whoever this is riding past somebody's home. It's kind of like, yeah, they're gonna run into a dark angel, you know, and yeah, or like, yeah, they're gonna, you know, be riding past somebody's home, and then, you know, they look up and, yeah, like they see something and it scares the shit out of them. Something is being made safe for somebody. We also have exposure of many people, so there could be some people that could be gang stalking somebody because of the exposure. This could be, you know, this could be, you know, like the people, you know, being exposed, but it goes back to, yeah, you keep, you know, hiding behind fake profiles, or you keep, you know, going to somebody's channel, you know, watching their channel, yeah, bringing your energy into the atmosphere. And so, yeah, like if there's any exposure, you know, yeah, you're gonna be exposed. Stay in your place, run your ways. Stop going over there watching somebody. Stop, you know, yeah, putting your energy, you know, into, yeah, them, because then guess what? They find out stuff about you. But there definitely is a dark angel that definitely could be hovering over somebody, and there could be an unexpected death that could take place, because there's somebody or some people that they are reaping what they have sown, and they're heavy Sagittarius out here. Somebody definitely has stone walls built around them. So somebody is heavily protected out here. And there are some people that don't have somebody's best interest at heart, for sure. This is also too, like somebody telling somebody, the people around them don't have their best interest at heart, and then somebody finds out about it, and these people, like they get mad, and start gang stalking somebody because they've been exposed. Somebody definitely is, whatever somebody has done in the past, somebody definitely is taking responsibility, for, like whatever they have done in the past. But there are people, that are glued to digital devices, that like could be watching somebody. Somebody's not commitment ready as well. So I feel like whoever this is not commitment ready. This could be the person, that could try to, come somebody's way. This is somebody that's reaping what they have sown. Somebody definitely is upsetting everybody too. But whoever this is glued to digital devices. All they're watching is dark stuff. Or it's kind of like they're trying to, project, like some dark energy, while they're watching somebody, on social media. But like somebody's light shines so bright that, like the dark energy reflects off of, boomerang. And it hits whoever, So there definitely, could be an eye-opening situation that's about to take place. And we have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Because somebody or some people, were misled by lies. And there goes April again. Somebody's name could be April. It could be an unexpected death of somebody by the name of April. April is very significant. There could be a dark angel by the name of April that could be hovering over somebody or some people. Somebody's first, middle, or last name, starts with an A. But going back to, that stand up for you. Somebody possibly, could be determined to make something right. But it's because, somebody, they're reaping what they have sown. So somebody possibly, will need to make a decision soon. Somebody's dangerously obsessed with somebody, and so that could be why something is being made safe. Somebody's dangerously obsessed. There's also somebody that, like can't stop, like thinking about somebody. And somebody definitely, drives past somebody's home. This could be daily. But I feel like like that's about to stop. We got a rat in the community. So somebody's a rat in the community. So there could be an unexpected death that has something to do with this rat in the community, or the rat in the community says something about an unexpected death. Or the fact of the matter is, people are looking at somebody, like the rat in the community. So like in the spiritual community. But like they're just doing, the work that they were told to do by the Most High God. We got a Virgo. So there's a Virgo involved. There's somebody or some people that definitely trying to block somebody's intuition. So they don't want somebody to get this information. But it's kind of like, or get information, but every time they try to block somebody's intuition, somebody still gets the information. So there's people that they're trying to figure out, how somebody keeps getting the information, where they keep getting it from. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an E. And then we have August. So something could take place by August. Many people wait for a lifetime for a moment like this. So something, yeah, is about to take place for somebody. For somebody, yeah, like somebody, you know, maybe they thought that they didn't get pregnant, and yeah, like they're gonna come, you know, in contact, you know, with somebody, you know, and yeah, like they're supposed to be together to, yeah, like create a child. Yeah, I can't make it up, baby. Somebody, yeah, somebody's also reaping what they have sown. So somebody, you know, chose, you know, to, yeah, like leave somebody, you know, and go back to somebody, or yeah, try to manipulate somebody, you know, but they were already in a relationship, you know, and yeah, like there could have been a baby that could have been conceived, and yeah, somebody, they don't know, you know, if the baby is theirs or not. Somebody's reaping what they have sown when it comes to, yeah, like a baby. Somebody could be in spiritual jail. Somebody's barely hanging on out here. It's a past person that's barely hanging on. For somebody, yeah, there's a baby that's barely hanging on. We got a gossiping mother out here as well. That could be the cruel family member. We got July. So something about, yeah, July, August time frame. Cancer, Leo, Cusper, Virgo. Yeah. It's all out here. But somebody's somebody about to find out, yeah, that there's an enemy disguised as an ally out here. Yeah, that's why I was picking up that Judas energy. So somebody possibly, yeah, could need to make a decision soon, and it's about, yeah, like an enemy disguised as an ally. What else? Yeah, we got a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. So there could be, yeah, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. They could be, yeah, like an enemy disguised as an ally. They're definitely somebody, yeah, could have told on a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or there could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. They could be like taking some type of precautionary measures to make something safe. Somebody's reaping what they have sown, and somebody definitely, yeah, could get arrested in court. Or somebody, yeah, somebody could be reaping what they have sown because, yeah, they failed to pay child support or something like that. Something about an unexpected death of a baby. Yeah, somebody didn't feel secure in a relationship. So somebody, you know, could have went against somebody. But we got evidence about some stolen money. So somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive some evidence about some stolen money. But it goes back to, yeah, that money. Yep, cowards do cowardly things. There definitely, yeah, could be an enemy disguised as an ally that could be trying to, you know, like send, you know, like false lovers towards somebody. So goes back to, yeah, like that short term and that long term. Yeah, somebody definitely is being told, you know, to protect themselves and their wealth. Yeah, somebody's laying in a bed of lies. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a P. Somebody could be from Pennsylvania. Somebody could like to play golf. Something about American Eagle and Gap. Something about the mall. Or somebody, you know, could like to wear American Eagle and Gap. Somebody's under pressure because somebody definitely, yeah, could have received a lot of information. So it goes back to, you know, when I was picking up, you know, it could be like somebody's divine counterpart, you know, they could be going through this. Either way it goes, yeah, take it how it resonates. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be struggling to say no. Say no to drugs, say no to gambling, say no to, yeah, like whoever, you know, these false lovers are or whatever. I don't know. There's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be struggling to say no, and they, yeah, like they could unexpectedly, you know, like pass away, or somebody already unexpectedly passed away, and so that could be some information, you know, that somebody, you know, could receive. Yeah, somebody has family problems out here. There's a lot of gossip, a lot of fake love that definitely, yeah, could be going on amongst, you know, like a family. I mean, we did see cruel family member, and we did see the gossiping mother. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is grateful for the small things. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being blessed with something big. Yep. Somebody's anger definitely, yeah, could lead them to commit some type of crime. Somebody's first and middle last name could start with a Y. Yeah, something about some pay or somebody, or yeah, I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could try to get some type of payback. But it goes back to, yeah, the somebody receiving some evidence about some money. We got a brother. So for somebody, yeah, somebody's brother, you know, their anger could lead them to commit a crime. Or it could be, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, their anger can lead them to commit a crime against somebody's brother. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out that, yeah, like, they're not the father of a baby. Their brother is. But this could be a part of, yeah, like somebody being under pressure because of the information that they received. Yeah, some type of spiritual attacks definitely, yeah, have backfired. Somebody's lone wolf days could be over as well. And if you can't swim, you're about to drown. So there's some people that, yeah, they're about to drown out here. Yep. But the truth will set everybody free. So there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they don't want somebody to hate them. So I feel like that, yeah, like whatever, you know, this is, I feel like somebody just needs to remain, you know, like be calm. And then we have hospital records. So something about some hospital records. But something about, yeah, a baby. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to use all the universal elements against somebody. And that's why, you know, it backfired. As far as the spell work. Anything else? Yep, we got a habitual liar out here. Somebody's brother could be a habitual liar, or there's, yeah, just a habitual liar out here. Anything else? Yeah, it came right back out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces, heavy Scorpio out here. For somebody, yeah, there's a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio that, yeah, they're a habitual liar. Somebody definitely, yeah, is about to find out that their brother is, yeah, the father of their child or their children. I can't make it up. And then we got Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. So I don't know. Somebody, yeah, could possibly get so angry to where, yeah, like they commit, yeah, like some type of crime. Somebody definitely is under pressure because, yeah, they received a lot of information. So this could be, you know, again, somebody's divine counterpart, you know, somebody, a past person or something like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, if this is a past person, now that they received all this information that, yeah, like somebody had already warned them about or told them about, now they want to come back and be like, I'm determined to make it right with you, let me in. But yeah, like, no. Somebody needs to, yeah, make room for, you know, the new beginning that's on its way to them. Whoever was removed out of somebody's life, it was for a reason. So somebody, you know, being grateful for the small things. So somebody definitely, yeah, is being blessed with something big. So I feel like somebody, yeah, just needs to, you know, like get ready. But as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.